Hi, so I'm gonna cover some introduction of Cosmos for like 20 minutes. I am Ashhan, co-founder of Cosmos, entrepreneur and angel investor, and working as a blockchain enthusiast. And I would like to devote myself to the whole blockchain industry until the blockchain technology actually get commercialized and people get to use it on a daily basis without even noticing it. For Cosmos, I really appreciate that I have a chance to work with the best team I ever seen in this blockchain space and like cooperate on many things, building architectures, concepts, and features, and foundation. So let's go over to what is Cosmos. So Cosmos is basically a network of blockchains with a vision of internet of blockchains. Now, like blockchains are so many, it is era of blockchains internet. And also it uses Tendermint core, which is a consensus engine PBFT based. And on top of that, we create hubs and zones. Hub is like blockchains that connected to more than 2 zones, and zones are the blockchains that connected to a hub. So on top of that, we use IBC protocol, and hubs and zones can talk to each other, make communication, and make actual value transfer secure way. And also it includes packed zones as well, like existing cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic, or any smart contract platform will be easier to input. And also includes private, regardless of private or public, you can plug in to Cosmos Hub as well. So why do we need it? It would be easier if we briefly take a look at the history of blockchains. From 2009 to 2017, right now, there's been a lot of technical developments in blockchain space. Since Bitcoin to many others, and finally reaching to Cosmos, I would say. So, next. Thank you. And the first blockchain technology use case, Bitcoin. It is simply a single cryptocurrency and used as a means of payment and use POW. Technically, it's hash cash for someone to prove that has done enough work to validate a block. And it acts as a global ledger of transaction history data. And people figure, why don't we use POW not just here or somewhere else together with this? Next, please. So there's been Namecoin and PrimeCoin. Namecoin has the vision to attach each unique hash to each unique domain because every domain has to be unique. So they can tokenize the domain name and they can make transfer and trade on blockchain. And another use case is PrimeCoin. PrimeCoin, they can just use the POW power to discover prime numbers. Prime numbers, they're very hard to find, and if you find any, it will be helpful to increase the level of security in cryptography. I understand that you already found a few, and there's been sort of improvement as well. So next, thank you. And also people thought, why don't we use the hash value as our asset so they can tokenize their asset on blockchain and they can make a trade. So OmniCoin, it was basically a layer on Bitcoin where people can issue, register, trade their assets. And NXT had their own asset trading market called Adore, act as an independent asset register layer. And people also thought, like putting more freedom, why don't we just put out an application? Why don't we just make a platform where people can do anything? So Next. So there comes Ethereum and EOS, a smart contract platform where people can code and create a contract or decentralized applications or decentralized autonomous organizations or corporations. But they both use a single blockchain, a single set of validators, and a single set of rules. So now, there's been, can you pass? Thank you. So many. Maybe some of you already have some of this. And also there's been something else called Consortium Chains or Consortium. So in each sector, the interested parties organize their own blockchain or DLT so they can do harmonized works on the same spot. So every cases, or most of the cases we have discussed here, each cryptocurrency or blockchain or DLT technology has its own a single set of validators and single set of rules that hardly can change, and domain-specific features, and they are all dependent on a single blockchain or distributed ledger technology. So I guess it is where Cosmos comes into play. Cosmos can solve like the very traditional problems that blockchains suffer: interoperability, scalability, decentralization, and upgradability with governance without a fork, all at once. So we can take a look at these features one time at each. Please pass. So about interoperability, we can fetch data from more than one blockchain in a decentralized manner. Like for most of the cases, services usually have to go fetch data from more than one databases. Say you send money over to someone else, but you don't just send it. You send it in condition that you get delivery or you get service or products that might be settled on different blockchain. So most of the services can be made and commercialized when they have two sorts of blockchains. And also you can transfer tokens onto different blockchains. And you can create your own new zones or impact the existing zones. Or you can also choose to become an independent hub, and you become an independent hub and having other zones connected to you. And next feature is scalability. You can also execute transactions on multiple blockchains, on multiple validator sets, and use a specific zone to execute a specific feature. So you can choose which zone you would like to use to utilize any feature or anything it has. And also you can create connected zones whenever you want or whenever you need. And next, decentralization. So independently, you can create your own hubs or zones, or also having your own unique rules and set of validators. And also you can plug your zones and hubs only when you want. When you don't want, you don't need to connect your zones or hubs to Cosmos Hub. You can keep your hub or zone by yourself, but only when you want to use Cosmos Hub, you can plug your hub into Cosmos Hub. And there's also, we're considering governance and upgradability without a fork. So as we have seen in the scene of Ethereum and Ethereum Classic fork, there's been many discussions, but the problem was there was no governance system. So there is no way someone can tell how much votes each side has, or what kind of proposal people can have to make decide. So you can make a proposal with a plain language and people can vote. Or you can make a proposal that directly touches the parameters and changes it with votes. Such as the parameters, meaning a token inflation rate, or block size, for example, or transaction fee, etc. And you can upgrade the blockchain by simply applying an update, or you can upgrade the blockchain by creating a new upgraded blockchain on the other side and immigrate into the new blockchain. Yes. So these features the Cosmos can offer that some other solutions can't. So that's the beauty of Cosmos. So my presentation is still here, and thank you.